4 million years ago, the dawn of man was a fragile thing. These are the Australopithecus afarensis. At the first breath of dawn, the clan moved toward the river, drawn by thirst, but shadowed by instinct. Bent knees, forward weight. The uneven gait of the Australopithecus marked a pivotal moment in evolution. To them, the river was life, but it was never safe. Even in calm mornings, their instincts whispered caution. A rare find, the tracks of a giant, preserved in the river mud, reveal a path into the unknown. They read the landscape as ancestors of all creatures who would one day call this place home. For Homo erectus, survival depended on constant vigilance. A sudden ripple could signal a crocodile. Their breaths deepened, their senses sharpened, for dawn did not guarantee safety. Staying near the trees provided essential cover. The clan moved as one, their eyes fixed on the... And as the light grew stronger, so did the feeling that something waited beneath. The river belongs to the giant beneath, a relic from an earlier age, waiting patiently for its prey. Below the surface, patience had a heartbeat. A predator older than the lineage of the creatures above stirred for the hunt. A critical moment for Homo erectus. The river provided much-needed water, yet they approached with primal caution.
Still as stone, until hunger whispered movement.
The Australopithecus afarensis, an early ancestor, relied on simple tools like this folded leaf to survive the dry season. No splash, no warning, only the slow ascent of an ancient ruler reclaiming its domain. Reflected in the still water, the strong features of Homo erectus, the robust brow and broad nose, hint at the long journey of human evolution. To the hunter, the world above was only motion, fragile shapes outlined by the sun. The afarensis relies on instinct, tapping the murky water for any sign of the predators that lurk beneath the surface. Only a whisper of air, the final breath before violence. In the quiet moments before the strike, the river held its breath. The hunter did not. A riverbank presented both opportunity and danger. For these early hominids, every approach to the water required vigilance. Necessity is the mother of invention. Here, a mere leaf becomes a vessel, bridging the gap between thirst and survival. The paranthropus must remain vigilant. In this harsh environment, every scent carries a warning. Her instincts stirred, signals woven deep into the early branches of our lineage. The wind carried messages, scents of predator and prey, whispers that only instinct understood. She hesitated, not from fear, but from the quiet understanding that something was wrong. Unseen beneath the surface, the hunter rose in silence, and the river held its breath. The river lies unnaturally calm, a mirror to the ancient world. But even in this stillness, then came the shift. A movement so small, yet older than the hominids who felt its warning. The clan had no words, yet instinct spoke louder than language ever would. A ripple in the water, a tremor in the reeds. For early hominids, every movement signaled a potential threat. Beneath her reflection, the river darkened as the ancient hunter rose toward the light. A simple misstep, Yet the ripples spread with unnatural speed, a silent disturbance in an ancient world. In the deep past, alarm traveled through rhythm, feet striking earth, chests rumbling with ancient fear. The Titan surged, silent, inevitable tie, a shadow shaped by millions of years of hunger.
For a single heartbeat, all motion stopped. Even the wind hesitated. Then the river itself began to rise, lifted by the force of a living mountain beneath. The very earth trembles beneath the feet of the hominids. The males instinctively move to protect the young. And in that impossible silence, the river prepared to explode.
In this volatile environment, survival often hinges on a mix of instinct and luck, especially for the young.
Though no match for its power, the clan answered terror with unity and defiance. Memory guided their hands, a faint echo of fires that once scared away greater beasts. Protection of the young was instinct, not language, not thought out. Instinct. In chaos, the clan found formation, primitive, fragile, but enough.
The river fell quiet again, but its silence was a promise, not a peace.
When survival roared behind them, instinct commanded their limbs, and the clan obeyed without hesitation. The smallest were lifted first, because in these ancient plains, the future of the clan rested in tiny hands.
Their voices were not words, but signals, shaped by the same earth that shaped their bones.
Among the branches, they found refuge, not safety, but distance, a fragile boundary from the predator below.
For the hominids, the river provides life, but it also harbors ancient dangers like the Nile crocodile.
Even in the branches, their hearts pounded, echoing the ancient rhythm of prey and predator. Leaves rustle as the clan shift position. A juvenile clings tightly to a branch, toes gripping like an early climber.
For now, the river swallowed its monster once more, but danger lingered in every ripple.
The trees offer sanctuary from the dangers below. For these early ancestors, the canopy is a fortress against the coming night. As the river reclaimed its silence, the clan knew this was no victory, only a pause in an ancient struggle. Among them lived an elder, a survivor of seasons harsher than this one, and his body carried stories carved by predators long gone. The wound was old, jagged, unmistakably caused by giant jaws or claws. For early hominids, survival was a daily struggle. Every scar told a story of resilience. Fear was not weakness, it was memory, passed from one generation to the next through the marks left on flesh.
She watches closely, absorbing the lesson of the stone, understanding that tools mean progress.
Patience was its own language. one older than sound itself. For a heartbeat, calm returned. Not safety, but understanding. In these early clans, survival was collective. One wound could teach many.
Eyes fixed on the horizon, they watch the river of life flow through the ancient savanna. A moment of stillness before the coming night.
In the deep past, knowledge was not spoken. It was lived.
After surviving the ambush, the clan sought what every creature needs. A place where the river offered water, not death.
The clan moves through the golden savanna, their feet sinking softly into the damp volcanic soil. Wind carried messages, the scent of predators, of tracks, of distant safety.
The clan walks over scattered volcanic stones. Their thickened footpads and curled toes grip the uneven terrain with skill. Wading into the shallows, he uses a sturdy branch to test the murky water for hidden dangers or sudden drop-offs. Wounded and alone, she moves with extreme caution. The dangers of this world are ever present, forcing her to test every foothold.
Caution was no longer instinct alone. It had become memory, reshaping each movement.
But beneath the river's quiet breath, the hunter had not abandoned its pursuit.
Survival on the ancient savanna demands constant vigilance. These hominids scan the horizon while probing the earth for sustenance.
It followed their steps with silent certainty, as if the river itself had eyes. Kneeling at the river's edge, he tests the murky depth. But the shallows are not always safe.
In the shadows, its shape was a ghost of the ancient world, a predator unchanged across time.
Life here is a constant vigil. Even a flicker of sunlight across the water can betray a hidden danger lurking below.
The Titan moved with intention, choosing the bend where the river offered concealment. Survival demands constant movement. Here, the Homo erectus clan must navigate a wall of towering reeds.
Patience was its greatest weapon. A skill honed across millions of years.
The hominids felt the river's silence tighten, a warning without sound.
Survival demands constant vigilance. Though they moved on, the river's hunter stayed close, its hunger guiding every silent stroke.
The clan approaches the river bend, a dangerous crossing point. They must navigate the volcanic stones carefully.
But as they neared the bend, the air changed, carrying the weight of a hunter that was never far behind. The water ahead trembles. A ripple of fear moves through the clan as the surface distorts.
For the Titan of the river, ambush was an art refined by millions of years. Driven by the primal urge to survive, she instinctively pulls back from the threat, her body tense and ready for flight.
But this time, the clan would not scatter. This time, they stood together. Their formations were simple, yet powerful, echoes of the earliest social bonds. Two instincts collided, one ancient as the river, the other forged in the fragile spark of early community.
A close call. The powerful jaws of the crocodile missed their target by mere centimeters.
Even without flame, the memory of fire shaped their courage, and the beast hesitated. For the first time, the Titan withdrew, stunned by the unity of its prey.
In that moment, the river bent to their will, not through strength, but through unity.
Though the immediate threat vanishes beneath the murky surface, the clan holds their ground. Caution, above all. With danger beneath the surface, the clan reached for not courage, but caution. Survival in the Pliocene epoch demands strength and knowledge. This female gathers essential reeds. By carefully stripping the excess foliage, the clan transforms simple reeds into vital drinking tubes, essential for the journey ahead.
One by one, they learned to drink without reaching the river's jaws.
Innovation moved through the clan like a quiet fire, simple gestures becoming shared survival. Evolution favors the cautious. By utilizing hollow reeds, these hominids can access the vital water without risking the dangers of the shoreline.
For the first time since dawn, breath returned slow and steady. This victory was not won by strength, but by the wisdom forged in wounds and memory. Vigilance remains the primary defense against the unseen threats of the prehistoric world.
And as the sun descended, they carried with them a fragile truth. Survival belonged to those who learned and remembered. As the sun dips below the horizon, the clan watches, their silhouettes stark against the burning sky. As day surrendered to dusk, vigilance became their final shield.
Even in calm water, instinct spoke. Danger does not vanish, it simply waits. In the face of uncertainty, the young instinctively sought the protection of the elder.
Long before speech, caution flowed through gesture, a silent language of survival.
For early hominids, elevation meant survival. This climb to the higher ground offers a crucial view of the river valley below.
Though unseen, the river's oldest hunter remained part of the landscape, as constant as the dusk.
The wind stirs the grass, a constant reminder of the unseen dangers of the savanna.
In her eyes lived the lesson of the day, that wisdom grows not from peace, but from struggle.
Crickets begin to chirp. Shadows stretch across the river. The clan remains perfectly still.
And as night rose over the ancient world, the hominids learned one truth: survival belongs to those who keep watch.
With the river behind them, the clan ventures deeper into the ridgelands. This was their world. In a world ruled by shadow and survival, memory became their guide. And though the darkness swallowed their path, the story of those who endured would echo through ages yet to come. And the ancient river kept its secrets, waiting for dawn. Even in rest, one remained awake, for the night belonged to hunters.
For early hominids, the night was a time of vulnerability. The trees offered a precarious safety under the vast, indifferent sky.
Tangents. As the sun dips below the horizon, the Australopithecus seek the safety of the ancient fig tree. Among branches, they found refuge from the predators that ruled the earth below. As night approached, shelter became the clan's final task.
The wind shifts. The clan pauses as the grasses sway around them. No danger appears, but instinct urges caution.
Behind them, the river lay silent, but its silence carried warning.
As twilight deepens, the Homo erectus clan traverses the ancient ridge, guided by instincts honed over millennia.